Hello, fellow Nigerians in Yorkshire, fellow Nigerians in the diaspora, and today we're going to be giving you some updates about the N9 program from the Nigerian government. And my name is Mr. J. Skolaole. I'm the founder and the president of the Nigerian Yorkshire Community Network. You're welcome to the Nigerian Yorkshire Community Network YouTube channel, N9 update for N9 applicants. Today we're going to be giving you some more details about the N9. Now, our organization started doing the N9 2 years ago. We have a partner in Abuja that we work with, and that partner is licensed to carry out N9, and the N9 is the national identification number, which is the 11 digits. And our partner is registered to carry out N9 enrollment, N9 amendments, whether you want to amend your name, your date of birth, or your marriage, or etc. Where they are licensed to do that, and we partner with them as a community, as a Nigerian community in the diaspora. So a very simple application. Our N9 process is very simple. We have our center in Armley, and it's very simple. If you want to enroll for a first-time NIN, either for yourself as an adult, for yourself, for your children, etc., or you want to do any amendment of your name, of your date of birth, or correction of your date of birth, and etc., we can always do it for you, and it's fast and efficient and quick result we'll get for you. The difference between us and other NIN centers is that we are a registered Nigerian community in Leeds. Our NIN enrollment is carried out in Leeds. So wherever you are in Yorkshire, it's very simple. It's just a bus of £4.50 or more, a bit more. Come down to Leeds, and you will come and do your NIN. But there is a process to that. Before you can come to our office, only people that have been given NIN appointment will be allowed to come to the office. What you need to do is basically that if you want to access our NIN registration application, the first thing is for you register. Once you register, once you submit that application, then you will make a payment, and once you make a payment, you will send up your payment proof through the WhatsApp, our WhatsApp, business WhatsApp. Then we will now send you your NIN appointment by email, and that inside that email, it will have all the details of what you need to bring and etc. And it's very simple. So if you want to get access to our NIN registration, and this is why we always give this YouTube direction and processes instructions of how to apply for your NIN. If you want to get it done, we can get you your NIN. If you are a first-time NIN, you don't have NIN, and although you have a BVN, if your BVN is starting with 221, and some people might have an NIN that is generated from their BVN back in Nigeria, and when they did their BVN through their bank or through any center, please, you need to let us know. It's very important because there are different processes. So the first thing you need to do is that you need to send a message to our WhatsApp business number, and this is the number. Is 447702577580. I will repeat the number again. Send a message to our business WhatsApp if you want to do your NIN, you want to do amendment or modification or correction of date of birth. Send a message to 447702577580. It's very simple. The process is very simple. Immediately you send that message, even if you say I, you will get an automated response. We have designed our organization WhatsApp number and WhatsApp system to be able to reply to all your inquiries. It's very simple, and it saves time, it saves you time, it saves us time, etc. If you try to call us on the phone, if we can't pick up, it's not that we're ignoring your call, it's all because we're busy with other customers, as exactly you can hear from our voicemail. So what you need to do is that once you receive that message from our business WhatsApp, you just need to click the link. The link is there. You click the link, that will take you to our community events and programs. You'll be able to choose your NIN application. Once you go into the application, it's very simple. It will give you all the rates of what we charge. So we have rates for first time NIN adult, which is the CR. We have rates for first time child, if you have a child, basically, and it gives you the value. And what that means is that any children under 16, basically, that is under that rate. That is option 2. Option 3 is that if you are amending your name, your address, your number, or if you have an NIN that is generated from your BVN, that is option 3. Option 3 option on the application, and it's very simple. It's very simple. You follow these steps and you will never miss it. Option 4 is that if you want to do your date of birth correction, a lot of you, when you did your BVN, the name you were using at that time was when you were single, and some people had a wrong date of birth in their BVN. They did not know. By the time you want to do your NIN, you have to give us the correct details. So option 4 will be able to look into that. Now, we have 2 categories of date of birth correction. If you want the standard one, which is that basically you pick option 4. If you want the fast track, you want to get a result in between a week or 2 weeks, then you click option 5. The reason being is that whenever we do date of birth, we've been asked by NIMC to raise a remitter payment. We do a remitter payment of 15,000, and then we'll submit your request. Remember that we do not give everybody. We are not, as an NIN center, we don't allocate NIN for you, which is the 11 digits. We don't do any update. We don't do any amendment. What we do is that we will send your request through the NIMC portal. We send it to Abuja. And once we send it to Abuja, Abuja will do all those corrections. Because I see a lot of people, whenever we do NIN for a lot of our Nigerian families or individual, whenever we give them NIN, that NIN might not have been downloaded onto other agencies. Now, if you go onto the Nigerian High Commission website, you want to go and apply for your Nigerian passport, the first thing it will ask you, whether you're applying from home or from diaspora, is going to ask you to put in your NIN number 11 digits, which we have given to you. Where basically Abuja has issued to you. Now, if you type in that NIN number, if it comes out as invalid, that means that NIN is not downloaded yet. So we normally tell some people, if you do your NIN today, please give it another 3 days or a week, because now we've sent your registration application to Abuja. Abuja will take 3 days, a week to register it. Now, in some cases where you have your NIN and you've been having your NIN for 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, even more than, and you now try to apply for a Nigerian passport and you end up getting invalid error, that means that your NIN is not validated. What that means is that there is a lot of NIN that is processed within the NIMC servers. NIMC has 2 servers, from my understanding, and once we send your request, NIMC will give you your NIN, but NIMC system server has to download it onto other Nigerian government ministries, like the immigration department. And this is why whenever you go onto your Nigerian immigration, you want to go and apply for your passport, it's showing invalid. That means it's not yet downloaded. And the NIN number, your NIN number might be stuck in the system. So what we try to do is that we can assist you in validating it. We don't have a machine to validate. All validations, everything that is done in NIN, whether you get NIN number, whether you do any amendment or any correction, everything is done by NIMC staff in Abuja. We do not have the authority, we don't have the priority, because these are your database, these are high priority, sensitive information. So we're not allowed to do it as a center. All we're doing in every center is putting in your registration, your application to Abuja. Abuja will now look at it based on your document you've supplied, and if they're happy with it, they will give you NIN number. If they're happy with it, they will correct your name, they will correct your date of birth. So with that validation, the validation is that we can help you out, and all you need to do is that if you contact us, that say, okay, your number is invalid, we will tell you what to do, and we will contact our agent in Abuja if they can help us. But I don't, or no center will have any machine to do any validation. I want to let you know that. And and we normally see some of these NIN numbers is that 0.0001 of one of these NIN numbers. Maybe you're the unlucky ones that you get your number that is invalid. So apologies on behalf of NIMC. All these things get stored. Remember that the server in Abuja, every information, every NIN that is done, every modification that is done, all around the world, including home, goes to that Abuja server. And that Abuja server has to work so hard. And that is why you see. So to apply for your NIN is very simple. You just contact us. You can call us on 07702577580. You can go to our website www.nycn.org.uk, or you can send us in a WhatsApp message on our organization WhatsApp, business WhatsApp, and that is 447702577580. You will get an automated response and you can follow the instruction. It's very simple. What we tend to see, and again, I need to address this, is that some of you might have had NIN in the past, you know, and you might have lost your NIN. We can help you to retrieve your NIN. It's very simple. Our program is done from Monday to Friday, you know, from 9 a.m. to 2 to 3 p.m. It's very simple. We don't do NIN on Saturday, but if you want us to come and do your NIN on Saturday and Sunday, there is a flexi amount of payment you have to pay. And this is to show that most of the families in the diaspora or at home, they work from Monday to Friday. They don't have time. Their children goes to school. They want to bring their children to come and do their NIN. And that is why we created that Saturday for you. And we can do that. And if we have a family that wants to do it during the week, it's very simple. You can do your NIN for your children, whether you have 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 children. You can do it. We do our NIN from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can do it in the evening. Sorry, you can do it in the morning. What that means is that all you need to do is just take permission from the school of your children that you will be needing the children on Monday, let's say for 1 hour or 2 hours. The school will give you a break. They will give you all those children. You just have to, and our NIN only take 10 to 15 minutes per head if everything goes well. What we try to request from families and individuals is that if you're registering, you need to give all your accurate information, please. Your full name, your date of birth, everything, every information in that application. Because if you give us the wrong information, it's an offense to give a wrong information to create your database for your NIN number. Is a punishable offense by the Nigerian government. And you can only enroll once. If you keep on enrolling twice, you went to this center, you enroll, you went to another center, you enroll, you went to this center to correct your date of birth or do amendment here, you keep on moving, you know, you will be blocked. Your NIN will be blocked. What we see from a lot of our Nigerian people is that they are not patient enough. Whenever they get their NIN, they want to rush. They have left this thing to the last minute and they are now rushing. I want to update my UK visa, UK residence visa, and in order to do that, you need a new Nigerian passport, and in order to get a Nigerian passport, you need an NIN, a valid NIN. But a lot of people put things at the last minute. You know, I will advise every family, if you want to do your NIN for your children today. Don't think that your children is in the diaspora in the UK, they're not going to be needing the NIN. They will be needing it because when you want to take the children back home, that is when you start running about. And I can tell you, collecting visa on your Nigerian passport, 3-month visa is going to cost you £300, £350, £400, 450 at most. So why do you want to spend that kind of amount on 3-month visa instead of you to collect your Nigerian passport? That is what I don't really understand. You know, unless you're Dangote or unless you're $10, you want to be wasting money. So what we're saying is that on our registration, if you want to register, it's quick and fast registration. It's very understandable. I want you, please, whenever you want to register, please take your time and read the application. A lot of our Nigerian people don't read the application. They don't take their time. Our registration is very simple. Once you go in there, the adult section is on top. The children section is on section 2. It's 2 of 2. And what you need to do is that if you're an adult, you don't need to fill in the children section. Just put non-applicable as you go along. Anywhere you don't need to fill in information, you put non-applicable. But we want to stress, if you have BVN, please put your BVN. If you don't know your BVN, but you already know that you have one in Nigeria, contact your bank. Contact your bank is very simple. It's very simple. And there are so many ways to retrieve your BVN. If you have NIN, to know that you want to collect NIN, there are so many ways. And we normally advise people, you know, this is a very weird way. So if you want to retrieve your NIN, there are so many ways to do it. You can, on your Nigerian number, on your Nigerian SIM card, you can type in 346. Oh, sorry, star. Let me repeat that. It's star 346 hash, and you press enter, and you'll be able to retrieve your NIN if you know that you have NIN, etc. And it's very simple now. The update on the Nigerian government is that almost 40 million SIM card, MTN or Glo or 9 Mobile or Airtel has been cancelled because a lot of people, they have their NIN but they have not linked it to their number. So it's very simple. How do you link your NIN to your MTN? It's very simple. You can dial star 996 hash, or you can dial star 785 hash, then you enter. It will give you an instruction how to link your NIN to your MTN. To link to your Glo, visit Glo website. Glo will be able to tell you how to link it. To link your Airtel, dial star 121 star 1 hash, then you enter. You'll be able to link your NIN to your Airtel. If you want to link your 9 Mobile, just dial star 200 star 8 hash, then enter. It's very simple. If you have NIN up to date, if you don't link it to your MTN number in Nigeria, your number will be cancelled. They will recycle your number, they will give it to someone else. It happens to me, and my old number in MTN, I couldn't get it anymore. It has been allocated to someone. So this same thing will happen to you. So it's very simple. Applying for our NIN is very simple. I will show you the flyer again so that you can know how to register. You can even scan the QR code on this video. Okay, just stay tuned again, please. So as I was saying, this is the flyer. If you want to apply for your NIN, it's very straightforward, my people. Please, we get a lot of people when they call us. The instruction is there. Try and be patient to learn how to read all these instructions. You can scan that QR code while you're on the video, and that will take you to our registration. That registration, you put your information there. It's very simple. We see a lot of people, our Nigerian people, to fill in an application, to read instructions is very difficult for them. I know that a lot of people are at work, but if you know that you can use your computer, it's better to use your PC or computer, or you can use it on your phone, and once you access it with your mobile phone, you have to go into the application and you keep on scrolling down, anyway, you don't need to fill in the information. You put non-applicable in order for you to go forward. Once you get to the end of the application, it will now prompt you that you're now ready to submit your form. Now, once you submit, another page will say, thank you for registration. And then you now scroll down, you make payment based on the option you are doing. Once you do that payment, send us your payment proof to WhatsApp. As I've said, the WhatsApp you can dial is 447702577580. And if you want to access for the first time, access the registration to register for your NIN, you can do that again. The number is 447702577580. Our NIN enrollment is reliable, is fast track, and for first timers, for people that wants to do name change, address change, number change, date of birth corrections, we'll get it done for you today. So register today. Don't leave it to the late. It's very simple, please. I want to let you know that. So I'm going to go back again. So I'm just showing you our system. Whenever we do the NIN, this is our office, and this is the section for the applicant. You're going to be sitting on that white chair, and we have our printer, which basically that will scan all your document to Abuja. We have our you can see our signature pad, and that is the thumbprint. That thumbprint there is whenever we're going to be taking your fingerprint in order for us to get your data. So what we do in the NIN, and the NIN actually the way we're doing it is actually a face-to-face process. We do not do it by proxy. We do it by face-to-face. And for me, at the end of the day, those are the tasks that we have to do in order to register your NIN for you and to get it done on time. Now, finally, on the NIN, the NIN is not done by proxy. And whenever you register with us, you make a payment. Our duty as an NIN center is to make sure we identify you. What are the documents you have to bring? You have to bring a copy of your Nigerian passport, whether expired or current. If you don't have Nigerian passport, you bring the local birth certificate. For children that have their Nigerian passport, please, we want you to bring them. If they don't have Nigerian passport, you bring their diaspora birth certificate. We want to see the name of the daddy and mommy there. And if daddy and mommy are bringing them, they have to bring their own Nigerian passport so that we can confirm that all those children are your children. And this is part of the identification. Because what happened is that you need to know that the NIN is a database, is one of the most perfected software database for Nigerians at home in the diaspora. And this is your data that we're trying to record. The NIN is an 11-digit number. It's different from the BVN. I want everybody to know that. It's different from your national ID card. A lot of people come to us, they said, oh, they have NIN. They have national ID card. It's different from the national ID card, please. You understand? Now, the NIN has started issuing the NIN identity card. What that means is that there is an NIN card that from the last update is going to be issued by banks. You can use that NIN to make payments, etc. And that is the last update from NAMC as well. And NIN, the NAMC as well has actually launched a self-service as well for NIN. So to do the NIN enrollment is really good. Now, if you're procrastinating the NIN enrollment, I'm going to do it today, tomorrow, you're leaving things, inevitable. Something that you cannot avoid. If you don't have NIN, if you go to Nigeria, you're totally paralyzed. You cannot go to the bank. Your bank will close your account. You cannot do any government contract. You cannot even collect SIM card. So everybody needs to know that the National Identity Management Center, which is NAMC, which is managing the NIN enrollment, which is in charge of the NIN, is now merged with immigration. So the immigration and NIN now, they are now under one Ministry of Interior, and the reason being is basically to be able to synchronize your Nigerian data with the NIN data. So if you want to apply for Nigerian passport, the first thing the immigration will ask you is to type in your NIN if you're doing your application online, and the Nigerian application will draw all the information from your NIN. So this is why whenever you're doing your NIN, you need to make sure that every details on your NIN is up to date. If you have NIN in the past, or if you have an NIN that is generated from BVN, you need to update it with your address, with your telephone number. If you don't do that, if you go and apply for your Nigerian passport, I can guarantee you the immigration application will drag every information from that NIN onto your Nigerian application, and you will not be able to amend it on your Nigerian application. It's very simple. Very, very simple. I want to show you how to put your NIN. For those people that have just done their NIN, let's say, for example, you've had your first time NIN, we enroll you today, we gave you your NIN number, and or you came to us to come and do an amendment or correction of date of birth and etc. We normally tell people there's no point you calling us, because we can't give you an update. You have to either download the NAMC app. The NAMC app can be downloaded on the Google Play. You download it on Google Play. You now sign up. NAMC will now send an OTP code to your number. And I've just been told that NAMC cannot send an OTP code to you to diaspora's number. They can only send it to your Nigerian number. It may be all because of the cost. So if you want to check that your NIN is valid, if you want to check that your NIN is ready to go, if you come here to come and do your amendment or date of birth or correction or name, you need to give it a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Now, if you go on the website, you want to go and apply, it will show you your details, if it has been updated or not. You don't need to call us. You don't need to send us an email. We get people, whenever they finish their NIN, they will now just come to us that, oh, sorry, my NIN is not showing. It's not showing because it's not done yet. You can't just do an NIN today and you expect it you want to use it to apply for a Nigerian passport today or tomorrow or 3 days. You have to give it a week or 2 weeks. So let me show you where you need to go. Just hold on, please. Okay. Waiting for